Big useless. Listen. This is getting out of hand. I already exposed you. And you still not in the shadows. You still not in Zimbabwe, Australia, Canada, Jerusalem, Asia. I told you to go back and hide. But you wanted to do another interview. What for? Sweet stuff, what for? This is what we come down to? You over here still lying. Boy, you dumber than a box of rocks. I told you. Just stay out the country. Just move out. But you're not trying to. You think you smarter. You think you could come out the shadows and do interviews, and it's still not safe. You're not like that. Honey bun, sugar plum. You're not like that. I'm tired of you lying on Nip. But you dig your own grave. But me, you try to ridicule me, nail me to the cross, but the people saw right through it. Okay. I buried you. But I'm about to dig you back up so I could bury you again. So, sweetie! Here we go. You are the dumbest person on earth. Why not? Let it die down. I'll let it go. I thought you was gone out the country. But I see you popped up and did something with WillieD. He's so damn stupid. He's confused asking you the questions. And I'm pretty sure y'all wrote it down on the screw card. You probably had a teleprompter, all that. And he wasn't getting it right. Somebody get you a PR. Somebody take your phone. So, you was 100 deep on 6th Ave. All the cars and stuff ready to go, waiting for UK. But why was you 100 deep? Goofy, why was you 100 deep? Everybody's phone started blowing up, but you was already 100 deep? Goofy, you knew what was happening. Then you gonna say he didn't leave. But then he did leave. He ordered a burger. He ordered that delicious burger, the grease dripping. He went to the car, gave it to the female, and came back and did his... No. He went to the car, and you know what happened. We know what happened. Tell the people, why would you be 100 deep? Was you gonna celebrate? Was you already starting the parade? Because if you was zooming there, why wasn't 100 people there? Goofy. This is your lies. And Callout was your friend. Callout was your friend before Nip. Are you goofy? When did you start hanging out with Callout? Show the time frame. But it was after Nip demise. This is facts. You over there talking about you was out of town too. When? Why? How? But you was 100 deep. 100 deep. Just waiting for, okay, like, come on. So you want to sending people after, okay. What did okay do to you? Why did you have to say his name? People, this is another form of what he does. We ain't gonna go past it. We ain't skipping that. Sugar plum. Big uterus. I'm telling you. You are dumb. You should have been stayed hiding. But you had the courage to come out. I know the Chargers is mad because you brought that black cloud around them. They was in the playoffs. They was in the playoffs doing it good. You showed up to the game and they unraveled. You just got that black, dumb energy around you. But answer these questions. You was out of town? Or, no, we ain't gonna let it skip past. We're gonna show the people. But this is what you wanted. I've been telling everybody. He's doing good. I think he's in Zimbabwe. I seen him, the last time I seen him, he was with WillieD and Jay Prince and them. They was out the country. On that little plane. And you was in the back like Rosa Parks. The only black people and the white people was in the front. They probably said, we got enough space where our luggage at. Go sit back there. You is a s'more. Soft, but black. Goofy. You is a plum. No, not that type of plum. A raisin. Just black, soft. I don't know what else is black and super soft. Can't think right now. I know y'all gonna fry me on this video. But Buttercup, you is softer than a Reese's Pieces. That's black. You is softer than a 7-Eleven coffee cakes. You is even softer than those 7-Eleven brownies without the nuts. And that's soft. Chocolate donuts. That's from, like the little, it comes in the bag. I forgot about it right now, but don't worry about it. You is soft like that. You is softer than Bill Cosby pudding, the chocolate pudding. Not the ones that used to have the vanilla in. No, too black for that. You is softer than the pudding. Should do commercials for that. But we ain't ain't gonna lie and hold everybody up. We're gonna expose these lies. You're softer than these black socks. Oh my God. But let's just get to the content. Sweetie! Sweetie! You exposed again.
Y'all was accusing me of shit that I ain't even do. And what's funny, I wasn't even in town. So figure that one out. But I ain't gonna address this shit.
If you do the math, Nip's management contract with Big U had come to an end. Not long after that is when Nip would be killed.
So I signed him to it. It was signed to a 10-year production contract, which started in 2009, which would end 2019.
Crazy.
Hello.
With so many inconsistencies with the WillieD interview, I would be surprised if more stories wouldn't come out that would quite possibly get Big U questioned or picked up.
We got the call. We text messages, boom, said it was a shooting on Slauson at Nipsey shop. Then about 15, 20 minutes later, everybody's phone was going crazy.
Homie, they killed Nip too. Let's not forget, homie, they killed Nipsey Hussle. Eric Holder was not a lone actor in that. If you go back and follow the details, Nip and Big U got into it. Big U hit Nip Daddy across the head with a bat. His brother had to come out and shoot the gun. Hey, y'all get out. Say, Nip, come on, nigga, we finna come beat you. Because I don't want to pay that $20,000. You say it's over this equipment. But the white folks is pulling me away from the set. I met a Jewish white boy on the front row at the Los Angeles Lakers ball game. Me and this white boy getting drunk. We started talking business idea. This white boy see I'm a sharp nigga. This white boy pulled me into business ventures, the vector sector, right? So now I'm being expanded, but now they pulling me away from the set. The set have made it known nobody's bigger than the set. Nobody's bigger than the program. Nip had gotten bigger than the program. Quando is a reminder that nobody's bigger than the program. But Nip had gotten bigger than the set. Well, what do you mean by that, Charleston? Think about when Big U and all the other big homies and the OGs in the hood, they standing in front of Nip shit. They standing on the street corners. When Nip pull up in that platinum Jaguar, he pull up in that Jaguar, nigga, them fresh ass Puma with all them goddamn chains on, and then he opened up the door. He got a Hollywood bitch coming up out of there, London Lauren, one of the baddest Hollywood bitches we done seen. When the little homies see Nip pull up, do you think they gonna stay here and talk to the big homies, Big U and them? They gonna make an about face and say, y'all, there go Nip, and they gonna run away from the big homies. As all the excitement going to Nip, all the brawls, everybody, the store, what you think the big homie sitting back saying? Now Nip is growing. Nip that Monday had a meeting with the LA County, with the LA Police Departments on gang intervention program before he come up dead. So now Nip and Big U done fell out over $20,000 worth of equipment, so they say. But it's really over $20,000 nigga extortion fee to pay for protection. Yeah, Nip was being extorted too. He had to pay for protection. That's why they got that video of him that Wack 100 say they got of him. Why would they let Wack even make that statement?
In their neighborhood without there being consistent conflict. You understand what I'm saying? And Nip is in fact a baby. He wasn't my equal. Him nor his brother was my equal at that time or any other time.
That, however, wouldn't be the last fuck up that Big U would make. During the same interview, Big U would claim to have been 100 deep and rushed to the scene of Nip's murder.
From there, we actually was on 6th Ave with 100 cars. We got all the streets blocked. We waiting on UK to come out the house. Everybody's phone blowing up. Nip got hit. We flying up there. We fly up there and we see the scene.
But at the same time, in August of last year, while live on IG, Big U claimed not to be in town the day of Nip's murder. What makes this statement so erroneous and completely false is that the whole shit was captured on video. Another lie Big U would spew out of his mouth was that Callout was actually his friend and not Nip's, alluding to the fact that he didn't have a problem with Callout coming to the hood, when it's actually documented that he didn't have a relationship with Callout until after Nip was killed.
There was also the rumor that perhaps you were involved because Nip brought Callout to the hood or something like that.
Which is so funny when Callout was my friend, and
that didn't make sense to me.
It still don't make sense.
There's a lot of big politics getting into it with certain people. Hussle had DJ Callout in the hood, and Hussle frontline that. And, we felt like certain people didn't like that.
Big U would actually expose his hand. It's a known fact that the little homies were looking up to Nip in the hood, which in turn Big U didn't like. Numerous people from the hood have already spoke on how Big U felt played because in his mind, Nip was inferior to him. In fact, Big U would regurgitate those exact same words during the WillieD interview.